Rewind to the 70s. When mainframes ruled, the Rolling Stones rocked, a second spacecraft flew men to the moon on less computing power than your laptop. And 5 engineers in a distant corner of Germany jump from Big Blue and start rewriting the future. Fellenruther, Hector, Hop, Shira, Plattner. 5 unconventional men, friends, fellow IBMers.
We wanted to do something inside IBM, and they said, oh, we have other people who will do this, and we met them, and we said, okay, not with them, we cannot work with them, and we cannot work for them. So let us do it ourselves, so bye-bye.
Es gab noch keine Standardsoftware für das betriebliche Geschehen. Unsere Idee war, das muss man in Realtime machen, weil es das noch nicht gegeben hat.
We did something funny there, a real-time system when everybody had COBOL punch cards and tapes. You have to remember the first green and white screens were 20,000 Deutschmarks, probably in those days $5,000. Unbelievable expensive devices we developed our software for.
They launched SAP on a shoestring and never looked back.
Der erste entscheidende Meilenstein war der gewesen, dass wir innerhalb von 9 Monaten bei unserem Pilotkunden, bei unserem Entwicklungskunden, der ICI, ein System entwickelt haben und produktiv gebracht haben. Das hat keiner für möglich gehalten.
Als ich das Konzept der SAP verstanden habe, was sie wollen, wohin der Weg geht, war mir klar, dass das die Zukunft ist. Und von allen sonstigen Softwareanbietern hat man diese Idee nie gehört.
The genius of SAP was to say, well, why don't we just sit down with some customers and actually embed ourselves in a real live company and see what they're doing and try to make something that helps them do their jobs.
So we had to share the office spaces and also computer powers with our customers. Very often the customers saw us as their guinea pigs.
Empathy for the customer is absolutely necessary. It becomes a math problem later, but first of all you have to have this.
Their enterprise computing vision propels them through the 80s and 90s. Swiftly takes SAP from card punchers to paradigm shifters to global market leaders.
Wir haben uns nie zurückgelehnt, sondern immer versucht, weitere Innovationen einzubringen, die Systeme zu perfektionieren.
We had to fight for our success. There were difficult topics to deal with.
You know, it is not what you invent. We invented a few things, but you have to bring the right things together at the right point in time. So I think when we started to develop R3, we hit the wall and it didn't work on the targeted computers, which were the small IBM computers, and even on the largest IBM mainframe, it didn't go well. So we took a 90-degree turn and went straight for Unix.
R3 was amazingly revolutionary. It was an open software based, it ran on Unix systems, was pretty much the biggest, most comprehensive piece of client-server software anybody had ever made.
R3 changed the way business did business and put SAP at the center of mission-critical processes. It was followed by another leap, SAP NetWeaver, an open platform that fully integrated companies' SAP and non-SAP systems in one environment.
It really started re-architecting the entire enterprise software industry as a result.
Wir hatten Erfolge, wir haben immer neue Kunden gewonnen und es ging stetig aufwärts. Da war gar kein Platz dafür, Pessimist zu sein.
60% growth rate, 65% growth rate per year. This is where I enjoy growth rates.
SAP rises globally across 130 countries and gives business a launching pad to grow and work globally.
One of the really intelligent and prescient moves that SAP made was to say, okay, we're not just going to be an applications company, we're also going to be a platform company. We're going to build that foundational element that allows us to extend into the enterprise and across the enterprise at a functional level.
Serving business from the inside out meant constantly listening, learning, evolving, from meshing systems with the internet to defining SOA standards.
You have to catch the right wave. You can be in the water all the day, so you miss the wave because you're talking to somebody else too long, you miss it. You have to be on that one. So we rode that wave. That timing was perfect.
The hyper-acceleration of commerce, the era of big data, the surge of social media. All three are converging, creating new challenges, new waves of opportunity.
The metabolism of the world is speeding up so much. Between the beginning of time and the year 2003, humanity created 5 exabytes of information. That's a lot. In the last 12 hours, we created 5 exabytes of information. The challenge is to derive meaning from it and to be able to analyze it.
Now business needs to unwire its people, needs millisecond fast answers, super simplified IT, frictionless operations, enterprise cloud power. And so, SAP HANA, a platform to get the right answers to the right people at the right time, on any device, by enabling complex analysis of big data that was never possible before, never practical.
We have millions of users all around the world, and it was clear to us that understanding in real time who these customers are, what they're using, and how they want to be served with Adobe software was going to be mission critical.
We have a new global information technology platform now for business leaders to reinvent their entire industries, and in doing so to position us to have a next century of wealth creation, of economic and social development.
Wenn wir an Rechnerkonzepte denken, Infrastrukturen in den Unternehmen, mobile Applikationen, Netze, Cloud Computing, was da alles auf uns zukommen kann, dann sehe ich die SAP dort in der Startposition in der 1 gegenüber allen anderen Anwendern.
With all what we know and the new technologies we have, which is the data management platform, which is the messaging platform, and the mobile infrastructure, we can redefine applications.
"40 years ago, 5 men pioneered an industry and led a company that changed the way the world runs. That same breakthrough innovation powers SAP today and will help enterprises become the best-run businesses of the next 40 years.